Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we in San Antonio, and listen, as you guys know, per ritual, when we start the videos in the Airbnb in San Antonio, you know, we big chilling in the Airbnb with the chandelier in the bathroom. Ain't nobody ever did it like your boy BT, you know, but enough chandelier talk. Let's talk some boxing. February 5th, save the date. You know, Jose Ramirez returns to the ring for the first time since losing to Josh Taylor, as he challenged for the undisputed crown at 140. And he's gonna be going back to his roots. He's going back home to Fresno at the Save Mart Center, and he will be taking on a very formidable challenging opponent. And who is that opponent? Who could it be? It's Jose Pedraza. That's 130-pound champion Jose Pedraza. That's 135-pound champion Jose Pedraza. And that's a Jose Pedraza that I think, just from looking at his last couple of fights, he's really found his footing in the 140-pound weight class. In fact, I would venture as far as to say that he's been doing the best boxing of his career at 140. So you got a guy that I really think is doing the best boxing of his career, who's pursuing becoming a 3-division champion, versus a guy that just was right there at the mountaintop, close to the mountaintop, didn't quite do it, lost to a superior fighter in Josh Taylor, but a damn good fighter nonetheless, Jose Ramirez. You know, former U.S. Olympian Jose Ramirez, former WBC world champion, a unified champion, WBC and WBO champion Jose Ramirez. No slouch. Good fight. I like this fight a lot. Stylistically, I think this is a good fight. You know, Pedraza, if you look at his last couple of fights at 140, he's fighting guys. He's fought Javier Molina. And Javier Molina, at the time he fought him, was coming off of a big win against Amir Imam on the Fury Wilder 2 undercard. Molina's a good technical boxer. He outboxed him, outfought him, and outslugged him. That was a great win. He fought Mikel Lespierre, who was looked at to be a test. Absolutely folded him up at the blue steel chair. So Jose Pedraza has been getting some good wins, looking really good, looking really impressed about the weight. He did fight Jose Cepeda, who was looked at to be the best 140-pound fighter that hasn't won a world title of the contenders. But there's no shame in coming up short against Jose Cepeda. Jose Cepeda is a good fighter. But, you know, since that fight, Pedraza's really picked it up. And I think with his... For me, like, for Pedraza to win this fight, it comes down to one thing and one thing only. And this really pertains to anybody who fights Jose Ramirez. He needs to be able to defend the left hook. If Pedraza can defend the left hook and stick to his boxing skills on the outside, I think he's got a great chance to beat Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is a fighter that's very much a confidence fighter, and he gets a lot of that confidence not from his boxing skills and not even from mauling you. If you watch his fights, the punch that gives him the most confidence when he's landing it, the punch that really gets him up and going, is the left hook. And I believe if Pedraza can take away the left hook from Ramirez, that's his pathway to victory, is taking away the left hook. As far as Ramirez, you know, Pedraza is a guy that, you know, he is a fighter that can be outworked. He can be out-hustled. You can press him and you can hurt him. That's already been proven at smaller weight classes. Like when he fought Tank, that's been proven. When he fought Lomachenko proved a little bit of that as well. But he's only lost to the creme de la creme. He's only lost to the creme de la creme fighters. He's only lost to the Tanks and the Lomachenkos and the Zepedas of the world. So, you know, Ramirez is a guy that, you know, he was world champion and he's looked at to be a creme de la creme fighter. And I think this is a great chance for him to reestablish his level at the 140-pound weight class against a guy who's already been a world champion in 2 weight classes, a guy that's doing some he's having phenomenal performances in his last couple of fights. It's just a good way to come back. It's a good way to come back, and it'll let us know a lot about where Jose Ramirez is physically, where Jose Ramirez is mentally, because that was a hard fight to lose to Taylor. I mean, it wasn't so much that he just lost to Taylor, it was the way he lost. Taylor outboxed him. Taylor countered him. Taylor dropped him twice. Taylor won the fight easily. Like, a lot of people looked at that fight going into the fight. Not me. I told you guys my prediction video for that fight. But a lot of people going into that fight thought that that was going to be the toughest test for Josh Taylor in his career. And it wasn't. You know, Regis Prograis was a harder fight for Josh Taylor. You know, So it is what it is. Ramirez, his last couple of fights, he hasn't really looked his best. He didn't look that great against Taylor, and in my humble opinion, I don't think he looked the best against Victor Postol either. So, Ramirez, not only, in my opinion, not only does he need to win this fight, but he needs a statement. He needs the kind of win that lets the world know that, hey, I'm Jose Ramirez. I'm still here. I'm still one of the best 140 pounders in the world. And if you want to be great in this division, you still got to come see me. So we'll see how it goes. But a good style matchup. It's a technical boxer who can punch a little bit in Pedraza against a guy who's a swarmer in Ramirez. So it's a good matchup, and I think it's one on February 5th that I think boxing fans should tune into, and that I'll be looking to tune into with much intrigue as well, because I think I respect the hell out of Ramirez. I respect Cepeda, and Pedraza. They're both fighters that I've enjoyed a lot over the years, and it's a good crossroads fight. It's a good crossroads sink or swim fight. The fights that let us, the boxing fans, let us, the consumers, all the viewers of the home of boxing, True School Sports, know that who's who at 140. So winner of this fight maybe fights Jose Cepeda next, and I think whoever wins this fight, it's a good fight. Obviously Ramirez has history with Cepeda. They had a close fight years ago when Ramirez was champion. A lot of people thought Cepeda beat Ramirez. So, we might get that fight again if he's able to be victorious. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who do you think wins this fight and why? I don't have a prediction right now. I have to go watch tape, but I think it's a good matchup. You guys leave your comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.